How to become that guy that everyone respects. You've been to your social situations and your friends. I wouldn't even call the people you hang out with friends, they're just people in your life. Your friends, they make fun of you, they make you cry, and then they make fun of you because you're crying. Those your friends, every social gathering you go to, no one cares about whatever you do. No one cares about your existence there at all. To the point that even your family, I mean, of course, your family always loves you, but do your relatives respect you? Do your friends respect you? And then there's Adonis. There's Adonis. He goes into Adonis enters this room in which his friends and family are sitting and chatting and eating. And as soon as he enters the room, literally all his friends and family acknowledge his presence, smile at him, stand up to greet him, because that's how much they respect him. But honestly, it's not that hard to get respect. It's not that a three-step process. It's called CSI. C stands for confidence, S stands for success, and I stands for identity. It's actually not in order. I'm only calling it CSI because yeah, fun acronym. It sounds cool. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm calling it CSI. Confidence. We'll go confidence first, anyways. It's like that's your base to anything that you do. The faster you get confidence, the faster you get competent at anything, is the faster you'll gain confidence. Because think about it really. What is confidence? Confidence is being good at something, right? The more success you have at something, the more competent you're at something, the better you're at doing a certain task, the more confident you'll get at it, right? So, if I've been going to the gym for 1 year and my friend has been going to the gym for 5, it's natural that he'll be more confident, at going to the gym, especially if it's the same gym we go to. I'll know certain people in the gym. I've been going for a year. I'll know almost, maybe a good lot of people, but my friend who's been going for 5 years, he'll know the entire gym. He'd have spoken to literally everyone in the gym. He'd be speaking to the newbies in the gym. He'd be helping them out. He'll guide them to all the machines. He'll teach them how to use them if they don't know how to use them. So it's only natural that you'll be confident at something you're competent at. So get good at the things you want to be confident at. If you want to be confident at speaking to new people, go ahead and just do that. What you want to do if you want to get good at speaking to new people, you go to school and you speak to a person you've never spoken to in school before. You speak to that one kid in your class who gets left out all the time. But speak to new people if you want to get good at that. Go to the gym if you want to if you want to build a body. Get competent if you want to get confident at something. So yeah, confidence is the first step to get everyone to respect you. Now the S of CSI is success. Actually, success and confidence kind of go hand in hand when you see it from that perspective. Because to get to succeed at something, to achieve success at something, you need to be confident, right? And success can also be passed off as achievements. A lot of times people talk to new people and they're like, okay, how do I break the ice? What do I speak about? I have nothing to speak about. So that's where your success comes in. That's where your achievements come in. Because everyone wants to talk to a guy who's successful. And you may be like, oh my god, what if my friends don't want to talk to a guy who's successful? One of my friends are like, he's like boasting or something. Trust me, anyone would rather want to speak to a successful guy than a loser. Think of it, right? Would you rather speak to a guy who's super successful at everything he does, even though he's a little bit of a jerk? Or would you speak to like this super nice, kind guy, but he hasn't done anything in life? See, you may say the super kind, nice guy who's never done anything in life right now, but when you actually go and speak to the guy who's not achieved anything, you'll instantly prefer the guy who's successful. Because the guy who's successful has flavor, has depth to his personality, right? Of course he does. And a lot of people also don't know how to be successful at the things they do. Just keep doing the things you do, bro. Just do them relentlessly. Do the things you do relentlessly, do them consistently, and you will be successful at what you do. See, because I've been making videos for like the past 10 days, and no one is watching them. But I don't care because sometimes you get lucky, you know. Andrew Tate has said this. Sometimes you get lucky. Like if you do stuff without missing even one day, you're gonna get lucky, bro. Because if you miss a few days, if you miss 1 or 2 days, and if those days were the days in which you were supposed to get lucky, imagine how sad that would be, right? So yeah, be consistent in what you do, and you'll achieve success. I in CSI stands for identity, and this was actually supposed to be at the start, so it would have actually been ICS, but it doesn't sound that good. Yeah, anyways, identity. What I mean from identity is if my goal is to get like 100 subscribers by the start of July, I'll say that I already have 100 subscribers on YouTube. That's what I'll say to myself, that oh, I'm a guy with like 100 subscribers on YouTube, and I've literally started making videos like 10 days back. How crazy is that? And yeah, I've been telling myself that. In fact, I've been telling myself that in the next 2 years of doing YouTube, I'm gonna be earning money, hella money. I'm gonna be stacked. That's what I'm telling myself. And I may sound delusional, but that's literally all the rich men do. Rich men, well, successful men do. Like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was telling himself that he was the world heavyweight champion before he was the world heavyweight champion. See, it sounds very fake and very delusional to be saying this, but it works. Like Hamza Ahmad, he was telling himself that he was a guy with 1 million subscribers even before he was a guy with 1 million subscribers. And if it works, I don't see a reason why you shouldn't use it, bro. So bring big goals into your identity. Tell yourself that you're successful at your business. Tell yourself that you have a six pack. Tell yourself that you're really good at speaking to be. Tell yourself that you're really good at speaking to other people. Tell yourself that you're good at anything you put your mind to, and act like it too. Yeah, like I think it's good to have a little bit of ego. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I have an ego, and a part of losing that is to accept that you have an ego, right? See, I may not be humble, but I do have humility. I have humility. I may not be humble, but I have humility. You need to be able to say to yourself that, okay, I'm uneducated about this topic and I'm willing to learn. That's also a part of your identity. Set your goals big and say to yourself that you've already achieved them, bro. That's how you build your identity. And that is how you become the guy that everyone respects. And as always, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.